Thank you, Philip. Now, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has announced a raft of measures that have been put in place by the government to mitigate the devastating impact of the floods that continue to wreak havoc across the country. According to the DP, more than 18 counties have been affected by the ravaging waters, which have displaced thousands of families. Contradicting the president, he has now declared the rains are El Nino.
On Friday, November 10th, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua held discussions with the United Nations Office for Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, Regional Office for Southern and Eastern Africa team led by Assistant Secretary General and Deputy Emergency Relief Coordinator Joyce Musuya on the mitigation of the negative impacts of the ongoing enhanced rain at the official residence in Karen, Nairobi.
About the situation in the country, the rains, the floods, the displacements, and the confusions surrounding the whole space. Whether there is El Nino or not, whether there is above rain or not, and the whole of that. Maybe before I make the statement on behalf of the team that we have met, with us here, cabinet secretaries, principal secretaries, development partners, humanitarian agencies, and everybody concerned in this space of emergency response.
Gachagua later addressed the media on the status of response measures to enhance the rains.
Being more than normal rains. This has threatened lives and livelihoods, especially downstream. I thank you, the media, for your work in raising awareness on the floods and the humanitarian situation across the nation. On this note, we'll call upon you, the good people of our media, to work with us in raising awareness on the threats and risks to avert loss of lives and livelihoods.
Speaking at Harambee House, Gachagua urged Kenyans to brace themselves for the rains which are expected to extend till the first quarter of 2024.
With weather projections pointing to a possible prolonged rains up to the first quarter of 2024, we are keen on sharing safety messaging, especially sensitizing of communities living in lowlands and landslide-prone areas to evacuate to safer grounds.
According to Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, the government is looking for more partnerships as they impact on building resilient structures for sustainable prevention of loss of lives and livelihoods as Kenya battles the negative effects of climate change.
Through the National Emergency Response Committee that I chair, the government and other partners have taken a raft of measures to reduce the negative impact of the rains, including 1. Deployment of aircrafts by the Kenya Defence Forces for evacuation of marooned families to safe grounds. As we speak, we are delivering KCSC examinations to areas disconnected due to damaged roads.
The government is also distributing food items such as maize, rice, and cooking oil to affected families.
In working with our development partners, counties, and other key agencies, we are distributing food, maize, rice, beans, and cooking oil, and non-food items to tens of families affected to reduce their suffering.
The Deputy President reiterated on the government's earlier plans in response to the floods which have wreaked havoc in several parts of the country.
We have activated multi-agency teams and mobilized technical and financial resources for easier response. The Emergency Response Committee is coordinating a consolidated approach for efficiency and effective action. This is preventing duplication of the response as well as ensuring no place or person is left behind.
He added that his administration will work side by side with the Office for Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs alongside the other partners and the county governments to prevent further suffering.
We take this opportunity to request the county governments to reallocate resources to mitigate this emergency. I would like to call upon humanitarian organizations, counties and our development partners and other stakeholders and communities to continue working as a team to prevent escalation of the humanitarian situation.
The Director of Meteorology Department, Dr. David Gikungu, had this to say as he sought apology on El Nino communication.
I want to point out that as initially given in the forecast, we have El Nino in this short rain season 2023, and we do apologize for the lack of communication or miscommunication, because that was a big mistake, but we are sorry about that, and moving forward, let's prepare ourselves for the enhanced rainfall as a result of the El Nino phenomenon that we are in at this time.
The Cabinet Secretary for Environment, Honorable Tuya, and the UN Resident Coordinator to Kenya, Stephen Jackson, were also at the meeting. Reporting for Maisha Prime Maisha Television, I'm Emmanuel Wabomba.